Breaking news. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kimetsu no Yaiba chapter 198 review. But before we get into that, go plus Ultra and smash that subscribe button. It lets me know you're rocking with the content that I put out here on this channel. And without further ado, let's get into this review. Now, I know I said that this was going to be a review chapter, but this is going to be more of a rant review because, I mean, there's just really nothing to review when it comes to Kimetsu no Yaiba anymore. That's really why this video is being put out so late. I mean, I've committed to reviewing Kimetsu no Yaiba, so I want to be able to review every single chapter that comes out, but it would just be really hard to sit here and make up content when the same thing has been happening chapter after chapter after chapter after chapter. If I'm gonna be real with y'all, it was more interesting when they were underground. All the demon slayers have split up. They're all fighting different upper and lower moons underground. People are dying left and right. It just seemed like more higher stakes when everybody was underground. Now that they're above ground for the past, what, 12 chapters or something like that? I mean, it's been roughly 12 chapters, so basically over 4, maybe 5 months worth of material, not 5 months, but definitely about 4 months worth of material. They have just been stalling Muzan this entire time, and it just doesn't make for an interesting story at the end. I feel as though with all of the hype that Kimetsu no Yaiba has been receiving, it's falling into, it's a shonen, it's receiving a lot of hype, the sales are through the roof for the manga and paraphernalia. That's a very important key aspect of this because it's receiving the same treatment that Naruto Shippuden received, right? Everybody should be aware of, if you've been a manga fan for enough time and a shonen fan for enough time, you remember that for the longest, there was always this theory that Naruto Shippuden should have ended after the Pain arc. After Pain destroyed the village and Naruto destroyed Pain, the leader of Akatsuki, it technically should have ended. He received all the love and the praise from the villagers accepted him, and he became the strongest ninja in the entire village. Right there, that would have been a tremendous, oh, and Hinata confessed her love for him, so it should have ended right there. But because of how popular Naruto was, and because of the sales for paraphernalia and how profitable it was, and also for the video games, they continued to draw out Naruto and Shippuden for longer than what it needed to be. And that definitely includes the war arc. And then they fell into this trap of Madara's too strong, we don't know how to kill him off without completely BSing the ending, and insert fucking Kaguya at the end of Naruto Shippuden. Now, I'm not saying that that's what's gonna happen here for Kimetsu no Yaiba, some random power coming out of nowhere and killing off Muzan. What I'm saying is, I'm under the impression, and this is just my opinion, that Shonen Jump is forcing Kimetsu no Yaiba to be drawn out longer than what it needed to be. I mean, we have literally been above ground because they keep immaculate time in these past like 10 chapters. I think they got above ground with 2 hours left until daybreak, and now I think we're down to like 30 minutes or 15 minutes, something along those lines. You can clearly see the sun as it emerges, and so these last chapters are just I mean, you just feel bad for them at this point. You're like, just die. Just die. Whether it's Muzan, die, or whether it's the Demon Slayers, just die. Because it's insane how drawn out these past dozen chapters are. And there's nothing really to go over. Nothing new has unfolded besides people miraculously being alive. Like, I don't understand how these Hashiras are alive. I don't understand how Oguro managed to make, like, he doesn't have the seal on his forehead in this most recent chapter 198. He doesn't have the seal on his forehead, so how was he able to suddenly detect, well, I mean, he always has his snake. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna edit that out though, because this is for real a rant. Like, end the shit, or maybe have another demon come out of nowhere and protect Muzan. I couldn't even, like, give me a twist. Give me a twist. Actually, don't give me a twist. Just end the shit, please. Please just end it. I don't want a twist. I don't want some grand finale. Let Tanjiro deliver the final blow with the 13th form of sun breathing and end all of this immediately, because I don't know what to say. There's nothing new to review. Yes, the Hashiras are all converging on Tanjiro, the ones who managed to pull themselves up. I think the most epic part of this entire chapter right now is that, you know, Kanroji is alive. Kanroji actually, and I will speak on the chapter a little bit, Kanroji comes out of nowhere like a complete badass as Muzan. Okay, well, let me back up. Tanjiro pins Muzan to the wall, right? Inosuke, Zenitsu, Tanjiro, they're going in on Muzan. They're slicing him. They're trying to hold him off. Zenitsu does his fucking Flash God step in flash and brisk walk over to Muzan. He hits him. He's like, oh, it's too shallow. Only a red blade can affect him or cut him deep enough in order to make any, you know, permanent damage on Muzan. Inosuke jumps in there with Tanjiro. They're doing a combination attack of beast breathing and sun breathing, and then eventually Tanjiro pins Muzan to the fucking wall. Woo! Anyway, Muzan's about to slash Tanjiro, and that's when Kanroji comes out of nowhere like a radiant angel and physically grabs his arm with her own arm and is like, that's enough. And then Tanjiro's like, are you fucking ridiculous? Why are you? Where's your sword? Where is your sword? Kanroji, you fucking imbecile. That's when you got his other arm that's about to come and slash Kanroji. Like, bitch, get off me. That's when you get just out of nowhere, all the other Hashiras just fucking flood. They just fucking flood in, and one arm's gone. Then Inosuke slices the other arm that Kanroji was holding on to. Then you have Aguro come out of nowhere because Muzan's head opens up and is about to bite Tanjiro to get him off him. But then Aguro throws his body in front of Muzan's teeth. Instead of just putting his sword in my boy Muzan's mouth, pause, and, you know, pinning his head to the wall, you choose to throw your body in front of his fucking teeth. I don't care how much blood loss I have. I am not going to put my head in the way of a fucking demon's mouth to stop him from biting you. We not that close. You understand me? We are not that close. All right? And I'm not that delusional. I'm gonna put my sword in his mouth, pause, and that's gonna be in this goddamn shit. We're gonna sit here and we're gonna keep sticking him and wait for the goddamn sun to rise, and we're gonna be done with this. We're gonna be done with this. Or Tanjiro, you know, you could, well, no, his sword is in Muzan's chest. But anyway, look, I'm sorry, but this is my rant for chapter 198 of Kimetsu no Yaiba. This is really my rant for the entire ending of Kimetsu no Yaiba. I just feel as though everything should have ended underground, or they should have came above ground when they should have came above ground when the sun was more prevalent. But I understand shit was really hectic underground. But I mean, after they got control of the palace, right, they really had control over Muzan. They should have timed that out better. But I really feel like this is coming down on Shonen, in my personal opinion. They want the series to drag out longer to keep up and ramp up manga sales. It's not every day that you have any manga that is anywhere near the sale total of One Piece. And with, you know, Kimetsu no Yaiba being hand in hand, I think actually last year they actually beat it out in sales, but we all know that's due to backlogs. But, you know, it's very rare you have a series up there with One Piece. So now they have a second cash cow, much like how One Piece and Naruto were cash cows back in the, you know, 14, 15, and 16 era before Naruto ended. But here we are. That's all I got for y'all for this chapter. I'm sorry if y'all not used to rant videos. I'm sorry if y'all wanted an actual chapter review. But really, like, I read Kimetsu no Yaiba chapters in like 3 minutes. I mean, really, I finished them in 3 minutes because a lot of the times I'm just looking at the fucking panels and the pictures because there's no dialogue. There's no need to be dialogue. It's just fighting. It's just them holding him off. But that is all I have for y'all today. If y'all made it to the end of the video, thank y'all with rocking with me. If you're new, go post ultra and smash that subscribe button. It lets me know you're rocking with the content that I put out here on this channel. Like the video, comment on the video if you believe that this series is being drawn out just like how Naruto Shippuden was being drawn out after the Pain arc, and definitely for the entirety of the War arc. Rate the video, share the video, all that fancy stuff, and like always, keep it safe and wrap it tight. I'm out.